Hello guys, today in this video I'm going to talk about Palantir. Palantir without doubt is one of my favorite stock, and I guess if you watch this video maybe you also invest in this stock. And honestly speaking, I believe we all somehow agree that this stock is a bit disappointing in the past few weeks maybe, or in the past few months. And some of you may feel very frustrated, and honestly, I feel the same. But the most important question is, will I give up on this stock? My answer is no. I believe that Palantir is the future. What it engaged in, the data analytics, the data analysis, is the future technology. Maybe you also heard about big data, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Yeah, we heard about it. But the problem is, so far, the world haven't well utilized this area. For example, I want to use one example to show what is the potential of the data analysis. Data analytics. I believe maybe all of you use the smartphone, right? Also use smartphone, okay? Maybe you use Apple iPhone 13 or Samsung or other brand, but I guess all of you use smartphone, and we all know that this day Apple is one of the major major player dominate in this market, right? And then if your age is 30 or 40 years old, you must use Nokia or Sony Ericsson or other mobile phone, okay, 20 or 30 years ago. And then you may ask yourself one question: how come Nokia? How come Sony Ericsson? What they did not introduce or research and develop a smartphone, okay, 20 years ago? How come they give up this market to Apple? Maybe you think that if Nokia or Sony Ericsson developed a smartphone 20 years ago, then it will be Nokia who still dominate in this mobile phone market. And the answer is very funny. Actually, Nokia and Sony Ericsson I should use past tense, did research and develop smartphone, and they actually really produce ones, and they actually introduced to the market. But the sad thing is, at that time, the internet servers and then the supporting technology is so weak. They cannot support the smartphone, okay? So at the end, the reason why Nokia failed, the reason why Sony Ericsson failed, the reason why Motorola failed is because they did it too soon. If they don't introduce the smartphone that early, maybe close to the Apple times, actually I believe that this day Nokia, Motorola still have a major market share in the mobile phone market. But because they introduced the smartphone too soon, no people buy it, and then they simply give up. They gave up the whole program. And then around 7 and 8 years later, Apple start develop its iPhone, and it succeed, and it earn a lot, capture the whole market share. So you can see that timing is very important. And currently, I still believe that the great potential of data analysis is still haven't fully explored yet. You heard about a lot about data. You heard about data is very important. Data is like the crude oil in the future. The more data, the better. But the point is, not many companies really can know how to extract useful information from data. Okay, For example, there are so many giant firms such as the Ford, the car manufacturer, the GM, the Yahoo. They are giant firms, but we all know that their business is declining. Okay, it's dropping. Okay, sometimes we don't really have strong faith in their future, and I believe they must have their own data analysis, but they fail. Okay, sometimes you need to use some very groundbreaking technique when you do the data analysis, and I believe that Palantir is in the world is the best company in terms of data analytics. The fact that it captured Bin Laden, the name is Bin Laden, Bin Laden, prove that it really can use the data to reach useful conclusion, catch the terrorist. Okay, at this day, a lot of so-called data analysis. Actually, before the data analysis, they already have their own conclusion. It's not using those big data to support their own conclusion. They will manipulate the data. But what Palantir do, okay, they actually explore the value on it. And so far, through my research, I believe Palantir is the only company which can extract the true value of the big data. So, even though the stock price of Palantir is quite disappointing, but I will still hold this company. Okay, I will still hold this stock. I believe that I'm absolutely sure that if I give the company maybe 1 year or two, the stock price will break the historical high. It must happen. It must happen. Just we need to be patient. Okay, and then just don't do something you will forgive. You will maybe regret in your future. To me, if I sell Palantir, I will regret in the future. So I will hold it. Okay. If you don't agree with me, please feel free to leave to raise down your comment in my comment section. I believe a reasonable argument can make us understand the matter better. Thank you very much, and have a great day.